So yeah, we have like exciting set of courses and programs here this summer. I'm so blessed that I get to create them, right? And most of the programs are an inspiration from what my son did and what my sons aspire to do. So it's not like my kids have not gone through it, or it's just like I'm just creating out of random. No, I have seen them working. So let's get started. Without further ado, I have a lot to cover. I promise that I will make it worth your while. So, okay. So Maui, which screen are you seeing, honey?
The presentation, Pioneering New Pathway this summer.
Okay, very good. So this is the tagline, Pioneering New Pathways for teens using research and project and everything for the future. Okay, so that's what they're going to do this summer if you join us. Okay, so about me, let me just go quickly over it. I'm an immigrant. I studied in REC Calicut, which is like the tier 2 IB in India. Of course, my brother went to the library and got an application form, and I went to REC Calicut, which is like NITC. I graduated top of the line. But when I came here, when I was going through my son's process, it was quite frustrating, right? The lack of clarity, the opportunities. And that is why I made it my mission to demystify it. Yes, I am going to teach you whatever information I have. I'm going to share them with you so that you're not confused about the process and the opportunities that are there. Okay. So that's that. And I just want to quickly go over my certifications. I'm a Tony Robbins certified life coach. I do a lot of success mindset coaching. So I learned everything from there. I'm a positive psychology coach. For ADHD kids, I coach them. Executive functioning skills, I learned under Peg Dawson. I'm doing my research. I don't know when I'm going to finish. It is on performance of Gen Z. My whole research is based on how to make teens or Gen Z be super successful. Got it? And also the prefrontal cortex of the brain is the executive functioning skills. I'm an executive functioning skills tutor. I'm a meditation instructor. I've started pranic healing. Also, I did my college counseling from UC Berkeley. Trust me, it's like really tough. I died writing all the college reports. Now, students who go through that program, they have to do a practicum. So they come to shadow me sometimes to learn about my counseling methodology. And the teacher who taught me there, Evelyn Alexander, she's like one of the top college planners in the States. And I still approach her if I have any questions about it. Okay, so let's get straight to the launch. I know I want to spend a lot of time in Q&A because there's a lot of programs and it may be a little chaotic. I just want to dispel whatever confusion. I've tried my best to streamline the process, but of course we are not perfect. Okay, so here we go. I just want to warn you, if you will be in the right place if you are invested in your child's success, which you are. You're spending this Saturday with me, so you already want to skyrocket your child's success. You want to forge a stellar profile. You want to create a profile for your child based on either the passion project and research. Then you're in the right place, because I've spoken to a lot of admission officers during my college visits and everything to keep my status as an independent educational consultant. I need to visit a lot of colleges and speak to admissions officers. So they always say that the number one thing they look is research and passion project. Got it? And if you want to outplay competition, your competition, the other kids, they are all putting in that time and energy to exceed. So you will get that edge through us. We have the cutting edge technology, innovation, and everything. We get the experts, okay? And if you want your child to learn from the experts, and let me tell you one thing, working with a professor, they're already in a very advanced level. I told you how much I struggled like communicating with Dr.Sarada Prasad. So it is like to reach that level, your child's got to put in that work. Right, so that is an opportunity in itself. Got it? So that's in my books a win. Okay, and also I want to tell you, you are not in the right place. We don't have shortcuts. No, there are no shortcuts. If you're reluctant to put hard work or effort, or you want overnight success, I hear parents asking me, what is a time commitment? What is a time commitment? Let me tell you something. When you're following your passion, there is no time commitment. Okay. I did put that they can't start their video. Why are we, oh, share the screen. I'm sorry. What am I sharing now? I lost my screen. Okay, Mavi, are we back?
Not yet, coach.
Okay, let me stop sharing. I don't know what happened. Oh, the share went away. I'm sorry. Okay, now?
Okay, we're back on the slide.
Okay, I think, okay, sorry about that glitch. Okay, so I just want to tell you that like research is not an overnight thing. Creating projects, everything is not an overnight thing. It takes a lot of time and effort. Okay, if you start measuring like how much time or time box it, success doesn't happen. When you're following passion, time is like immeasurable. It just goes in it. I tell my students in my coaching and all the lessons that I do that there are two kinds of ways you get dopamine. Okay, one is through consumption and one is through creation. Video games, Netflix, all these things are, you get the dopamine hit. That is through consumption, but you get dopamine hit through creation, right? And that is what your child is going to get. The dopamine hit, like right now, I have so much dopamine in my body. Of course, I'm so hyper. It's because I'm following my passion. This is passion for me. I spend hours together creating these programs, right? So it takes time. So there are no shortcuts in my world. And also, please don't expect substandard written research papers to be published. No, I mean, you have to put in that effort to do that. Like that's one deal breaker that we have. And also, if you're seeking for a deal and you think that, oh, we are a mom and pop shop and you can like ask for all kinds of discounts, this is not a place for you. Okay, we spend a lot of time and effort. My team, it may just seem me, but we have like Maui, we have everybody in the team who's dedicated to make this a success. Got it? So that's where we are. So this is the agenda for today. You're going to see the research success, how we started, the results, the secret recipe, Joe's secret recipe, how are the programs designed, then the details of the summer program, the pricing, the bonuses, everything will be there. Hang tight. Everything is recorded, so you don't need to worry. Okay, just hang in there. If you can grab a coffee, no wine yet. After the meeting, you can. Okay, so there, just for hanging out with me, you're going to get 2 Amazon gift cards we're going to give away to 2 parents who ask the most questions, of course. You don't need to purchase, just gift cards, just for showing up today. Okay, so let us get started. Our research success. Our students have gotten into Stanford, Johns Hopkins Fulbright, UC Berkeley. This student did research, counseling, authored a book. He donated all his money to ACOM. He was an amazing kid. Okay, he got into UC Berkeley. Cornell, he was my research and counseling. He got into Cornell Engineering. Carnegie Mellon, this girl, amazing. Sahasra, very, very sweet girl. Had passion project, did research, counseling. She got in Carnegie Mellon. St. Louis University is my BSMD student. He had 125K scholarship as well. He did research with us and counseling. NYU is Pramodini. Amazing. I get her every year, every session to teach about BioRender. It's a tool that we use to create diagrams and everything for our project. So she is a phenomenal expert. She got into NYU pre-med. So I have wonderful students here who really put in that work, took it on as a passion and landed. Like the Baylor girl, she did research on FBI profiling and house psychology and everything. Case Western, everywhere. I'm super proud of my students. So let's go back to see how it all started. Of course, my son, last week, I was in Georgia Tech. He just graduated. He graduated in 2.5 years. He had that many APs. And also, due to his research, he landed in Moderna as an automation expert. He's been working there from January. And guess what? He did research with Dr. Appavu. And why did I create a Python AI program? It's because he worked with Dr. Raj, and he did he wrote an AI model to predict a glioblastoma or brain tumor, when they do that intrusive thing to see if they need a biopsy or not, it's very intrusive. So they do all kinds of AI modeling to predict that. So he did that, and he got like super interested into the field of biomed. And I have a whole case study that he did for Dr. Appavu. Dr. Appavu gave him all the images and all that, the MRI images, and he sort of wrote a whole AI model and everything. And I was like super impressed with that. And that actually led him to go to Moderna. Got it? And he's going to do his master's in computational biology, and he's going to continue his research. And that is why I started the Python program, because right now in Moderna, everybody comes to him to automate everything. He's like the person, computer science person there. And after seeing all this, I was obsessed.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. I was like super obsessed. I'm sorry, I did mute everybody. Where is the sound coming from? Okay, no problem. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically I got obsessed with making research mainstream, right? Like I started the program with a professor. Then I went on to Dr. Raj. He's the main architect from the past 3.5 years. We're doing this, and I see the results. Every student that comes in, I see where they are going into and how they have been navigating through the research, and it's been phenomenal. And I want to hire the best mentors. So now that I have Dr. Appavu, I went and I asked Dr.Harini to come and do the research program with business and entrepreneurship, because that's very, very important. You can't just focus on the STEM. There are students, when my student Sanya applied to UMich Ross Business School, she had to create a business plan for a company, and I placed her in another company where she created the business plan, right? So that was how it was evolving. It's been evolving in that, and I want to make it mainstream. And there's so many benefits to research. It's not just for college. It forces children to learn deeply, deep learning and concentration. And that's why research is so important. It helps them with their AP courses as well. Okay. Any questions, please type away, and I'll address them. So research success, over 300 students have graduated from our programs in various things, but research has been a main thing in students. And I want to use research as a medium to create student college profile, right? And that is what I want to do, like showcase your students' uniqueness through research and through projects, through passion projects. That is it. Okay, that is my purpose, and I'm pretty good at it. Creating a very good program and an end result out of it. That is my strength. And trust me, your child can do it, because I've seen 300 students doing it. So absolutely. Okay, so my fascination for this led me, it's not enough if I just get a professor, right? It has to be catered to a high school student, right? I have to bring in the different scaffolding that is there, a learning management portal. I have to bring coordinators who can keep them on track. And guess what? Gen Z is supremely intelligent. They are 10 times more intelligent than the millennials and all of us. But what they lack is structure. Their attention span is 8 seconds. To keep them motivated and guidance, you provide them guidance. They work phenomenally well when things are clear. And that is what I bring them, clarity, right? You will find a results-driven program. Whatever I create, there will be a tangible result at the end of it, period. That is my uniqueness. If you ask me in one sentence, why Gifted Gabber, why Coach Joe? Because I bring in results, tangible results, what I promise. Got it? So that is what I've created here. Okay, and a couple of things that I want to keep in mind is, I know that parents get sucked into this analysis paralysis, right? So yeah, please stop with that and try to embrace the proven formula for success, which I've created here. Got it? That's what I urge you to do. Okay, so what is my secret recipe for success? Right, so these are the two things. I know you want to get to know the programs and everything, but I have to tell you about my philosophy and my success recipe. Otherwise, there is no program, right? Deep learning, that's number one. And all my programs, they hit multiple spots, right? It's not like you're just getting a research paper. We are transforming your child. They are learning executive functioning skills, right? How to be structured, how to concentrate, how to focus, how to plan and prioritize. They're forced to learn because my program does that, right? And deep learning, a lot of students, they struggle with the AP courses or advanced courses because they never learn the skill of deep concentration, because that's not taught anywhere. All the time it's like jump over from middle school to high school and go, get grades, right? But they don't teach those skills. And that's what I do that. I read a book by Carl Newport, which is again called Deep Work. I incorporate those concepts into that. Got it? And success mindset, it's the mindset. Like, this is the Tony Robbins being life coach aspect of it that I bring in. So these are the two things that are absolutely essential for success. And I've seen that with my students, with my children, with everybody. Okay. And so you want to learn the secret sauce. Again, that was the formula. So what I do is I incorporate study skills. Any program that I have, it's going to enhance their study skills. Then there is an expert guiding them. It's not just me. I'm not an expert. I get the best tutors. Essay coach, Ivy League essay coach. That's the way it is. And deep learning, they are forced to learn. They have to become Alice in Wonderland. Like, get there, get lost, get frustrated, get uncomfortable. That's when transformation happens. Being comfortable, just doing whatever you can is not there. You've got to push yourself. That is what we do. We push the students through immersive learning. That is Tony Robbins' concept, where if you go to Tony Robbins events, in 4 days, he's just killing you with a lot of information in such a short amount of time. And what happens is you're forced to perform. You're forced to use that muscle called your brain when you're given that. If we just made it like a year-long program, they just lose interest in it, right? And of course, produce tangible, measurable results. If it's a Python, they have a Python project that they need to come and present. Author program, they have a book that they need to show. AI, they have to create a project. Research, there's a paper. It's not just research that they're doing. They're showing tangible results. Paper that's out there in the worldwide world where it's searchable and everything. And of course, every one of my program will have a presentation where a student has to come and present. It enhances their oral, presentation, and written skills. So this is it. These are the 5 components that you will see in all my programs. And I do not create any program if I cannot hit any one of these things. Got it? So any questions about my methodology, please type away. I will get to them. Got it? Okay, so recap of what my winning formula is. Immersive and compressed learning in a very short amount of time. Got it? Python Bootcamp is for 5 days. There's so much that they have got to do that my students, I had 14 students in spring. Every one of them created a project and 13 of them came and presented it. And I was blown away with the project that they came up with. Threading, prediction, all that kind of stuff. You know, we always think that, oh my God, my child will be overwhelmed. It's perfectly fine if they're overwhelmed, okay? It's good. That's when success happens, right? And they came, they showed their results, and the feedback that we get, right? So whatever we do, create a small program, get their feedback and constantly change and enhance it. So that is what is our formula here, okay? Immersive and compressed learning. It is going to be very intense, but that is where we can show success. Got it? So that is how it is. Okay, so let's get to how our programs are designed. So we have 2 categories: research programs and bridge programs. Okay, so research programs are the ones that are run by PhDs and professors. Got it? So you will get a 3,000 word document, which is 3,000 word research paper with the biomed research paper that we will help publish. Okay, then cybersecurity, you're going to get a project. Dr. Prasad mentioned a project. And then you will also get a research paper based on, I've asked him for a template and I'll be helping with that. Then with the business, you're going to get a product concept that you're going to develop. You're going to get internship because that's business. Then there'll be a research paper. And for our bridge programs, which is Python, AI, and author, that's how we've done that. There's always a project at the end. Python, you will have a project that you can put it in your Common App and say that you created this project. Okay, AI also, you will be creating a project. For AI, we are also going to prepare you for Kaggle competitions, right? There's so much data set and competitions that you can participate with. Okay, and also for the business course, I want students to create a pitch and make them participate in Pitch Fest. I'm going to share those things as well. And then author and publisher program, it's mostly, we have incorporated creative writing. There is a professor who's going to teach creative writing, and then there's Rishi who's going to help them author and publish a book. Okay, so then I will help market the book. So that's number one. Okay, and number two, they're going to work with experts in the field. Got it? So for example, Dr. Appavu, Sharada Prasad, Harini Mittal, then Ram Prasad is a Udemy teacher. He has like 5,000 reviews on Udemy. He's an expert in AI ML. Rishi is a two-time author. Professor Virgil, he's an assistant professor of creative writing. So that is how it is. Your students will get an opportunity to learn from the experts. Okay, and then they will do research. They will conduct research. They will write hypothesis in their research paper. And then there will be a thesis defense or a final presentation for research. Okay, like the PhD people do when they go to submit that, they will come here and present it. Got it? And that's a very unique template that I use. The same presentation, they're supposed to go to their school and present it to the counselor and teachers. And that helps them with the recommendations. Got it? So that is the level that I help them with the research paper. And then we submit it for publishing. There are many places that they can publish, but please do not expect publication to happen like overnight. You know, publications take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to 9 months. Got it? So please, and also we have no gifted gabber or our professors or our teachers, we have to be neutral. So it's a student-driven thing. We cannot influence or do anything. We can only help you submit, format, and everything. Got it? And also creating a passion project. Like it is a project. Whatever the research itself is a project. You learn the basic concepts. You'll create a real life project for Python. Like Ram Prasad will get those Kaggle data sets that are real life problems that are there, that they'll be creating a project. And of course, you will learn creative writing, writing about fiction, writing about poetry, and writing all that, structuring and publishing a book. I mean, can you find these programs anywhere else? Nowhere. You would think that it's only adults that can publish a book, but I have students who published phenomenal books and I interview them. So that's another thing that I do. So you see, our children everybody has a unique talent, and it's my purpose to get that unique talent and make them massively successful. Got it? So this is what I do day in, day out, right? It's a wonderful place to be. And internships, of course, I will be providing internship opportunities for business students. Got it? Because they have to go and apply. And then there's research internships. If you're part of my research program, you go through the program, you can come back and be an intern for my students. Like, for example, if you're going to participate newly in the research program, you'll be paired with a research intern who's already gone through that process. Got it? You get many levels of support here. Okay. And having a formal letter of employment matters a lot, which you will get from Gifted Gabber, which you can put it in your college profile. And of course, competitions. So for AI, I'm going to prepare students. They are going to anyway write code based on the Kaggle dataset. There's so many AI competitions, which I want to start a group where they can come together and prepare for it. I also want to prepare them for Pitch Fest. I remember my son started Gifted Gabber. By the way, Ninad is who started Gifted Gabber when he was 15. And he went on and he started Canary. He started Gifted Gabber. He was into crypto. Every program that I start is because I tried looking for an opportunity for him, right? And I used to take him to Pitch Fest, where he used to try to go and pitch his business idea and get some venture capitalist money and everything. So that is another thing that I'm going to prepare my students. We are going to have a good product or a service or a pitch, and I'm going to share this so that students can go and participate and get some venture capital money. You can submit your research papers in science fair. If you're a senior, if you're going to be a senior region or on STS, you can submit your paper. Okay. So any questions so far, please submit them. I will address them. I'm going very fast because I have a lot of slides. Oh, okay. Now let's take a break. Can you see how powerful this strategy is for your child? I need some love. So show me some love. What are your thoughts for it? So please share your thoughts. Do you think it makes sense? Whatever I'm discussing, or am I just blowing air? I need some love. Come on. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yes.
They are very interested, Coach. There's a lot of questions waiting for you.
Oh yeah, I love questions, and more questions is equal to gift card. Amazon gift card. Got it? So let me get cracking. No checking the chat. I'll get distracted. I have ADD. Okay, so let's go to the summer programs. So I have 3 research programs. Yes, people ask me about the liberal arts. If there's enough interest, I have a professor. Enough interest, I will start it. But for now, I have created these 3 programs. Biomed with Dr. Appavu, cybersecurity with Dr. Ram Prasad, and entrepreneur program. Okay, then the next, I'm going to go over each of them in detail. So Dr. Rajagopal, our famous architect, and 4,000 word research paper you will be writing, and Dr. Raj will help with picking the topic and anything. If you're applying for biomed and everything, this is a good place for you. Okay, a little bit about Dr. Raj. He's a vaccine specialist, data scientist, and the first lesson that students will have to learn is how the mRNA vaccine was created. It's part of the learning process, and Molecules That Change the World is a mandatory reading with Dr. Raj. Okay, and there are 2 options for biomed. The thing is, you can do biomed alone, or you can combine it with an AI model. Okay, create an AI project with that. Okay, one of my students did that. She landed in Stanford. Okay, she used this this research that she did to get into MIT's biomed internship, and that led her to go to Stanford. So if you want to do that, that's an option, but you have to enroll in our Python program, okay, because you have to. And Ram Prasad, who's an AI expert, will help you with that as well. So got it? So these are the 2 options for the biomed research. And then the schedule, it's all on the website. I'm not going to go over that. We have a flexible schedule. So the students will get to make their own schedule based on this. My husband is creating an app because I couldn't find any app that will allow that. So I'm still building that, but then this is what it is. Students will get to pick 9 sessions from Dr. Raj's schedule. They're welcome to come to all sessions. Come to all sessions and learn, but your one-on-one time will be like that. And then with me, these are the schedules. So don't worry, we are here through summer because everybody has plans, and I don't want you to feel like you're going to miss out. So we have a very flexible schedule. It's all available on the website and everything, which I will show you. Okay, so do not worry about it. And are you excited to finally see this all come together? It took me like weeks and weeks and days and days and days of planning, like making sure all aspects of it like come together. Okay. And I'm super excited like a child, of course, because I want to see it. I want it to be seamless for my students. If there's anything that is like sort of confusing, overwhelming, they're not going to perform. So it has to be seamless. Okay. So next up is with Dr. Sarada Prasad. This is like a bit of a fixed schedule because students have to learn a lot about cybersecurity, and we have created a wonderful program for this. So basically, Dr. Prasad.
I don't know how to do this one.
How I did mute everybody. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, okay. So yeah, he's an expert professor from Villanova. So he's going to teach cybersecurity, and also they're going to create a project, and also I've requested him to write a research paper. Again, for cybersecurity, there'll be two options. You can do just cybersecurity research, or you can add Python coding, because his projects are all very Python heavy. You can also include that, but you have to go through our Python coding process, because I know a lot of students say, yeah, I did it online, and they fail our assessment test, right? No, we can't do that. So that is what it is. The schedule is here. It will all be on the website. There is no class on the July 4th weekend. That's what I can tell you. So with me, see, we don't want to, what we do is I teach students how to write a research paper, like including the introduction, paragraph, and everything. And usually the professors teach how to do that, do different things in that. So we have all the schedule here. You will see that in the sign up page, Dr. Sarada Prasad's and everything. And of course, you are super, super excited, very, 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 very excited. Okay, and research in entrepreneurship with Dr. Mittal. So basically, they will develop a product concept or a service. It's a business idea. She's going to teach students design thinking process, which is so darn amazing. Anywhere you go, that's what they teach. So she's going to help create a product concept, customer review, and all that stuff. It's wonderful. Whatever she's teaching in CUNY as an undergrad, she is going to teach that in the class here. And also, the students will get to apply that in a real internship with a real company. Got it? And and also whatever they have learned, they will write it into a research paper. Got it? So all research, they will be there. And of course, Dr. Harini, she's an expert in entrepreneurship. You can imagine working with a professor of that caliber, right? I mean, she helped me so much in my business. Her students did a case study on my Gifted Gabber business, and she's very, very a leading stalwart when it comes to entrepreneurship. And I feel like I just wish my son had this opportunity to work with her. Okay, she's pretty darn amazing. Okay, so these are the three results you're going to get from the research. You're going to develop a product concept, business idea, internships, and a research paper. Okay. Again, you can add, why did I say cybersecurity? I'm sorry, I didn't fix this. You can either do just business, or you can add Python coding with that. So you can have a data analysis part of it also with all our programs. So this is the schedule. You're going to get that with Dr. Harini Mittal and with me. We are pretty flexible. Please don't worry if you're going to miss anything. We have a learning management portal. Everything is recorded, and we have all kinds of support. Okay, so I'm going pretty fast, but I will address your question. So are you here with me? Are you excited or overwhelmed? Let me take a breath, a sip of water. Okay, is this overwhelming, or I kill people with?
They say they are excited.
Oh,
Coach.
Wonderful. I have to tell my husband that. He's like, Joe, why do you have to kill people with 60 slides? He's not here, or he would just kill me because it's 100 slides, guys, it's 100. Okay, so this is the reality of research publication. Dr. Raj gave me that. You submitted your manuscript. You know how many years Prince Charles had to wait, right? 70 years to get become a king. So your research paper is pretty much like that. So please, you have to be patient, because it takes time for the peer review process and everything. And that is another thing, that please have realistic expectations. And don't think that colleges will only look at you if it's been published. They know, colleges know that publishing is like not an overnight thing. The peer review process is done by the publications where you submit it. So once you submit the paper in the publication, somebody in the same field expertise has to go and look at your research paper and review it. It's called peer review. So they'll have multiple peer reviews, right? So that whole process takes a long time. So please be realistic. Colleges want to see research. It's not like you have to have it published. Please don't have unrealistic expectations, please. Okay. Any questions about the publications and all that, please put it away. I will address each one of them. I know this is new for you, so I'm pretty sure you have a lot of questions. Now let's go to the bridge programs. Bridge programs are conducted by experts who are not professors or PhDs. Got it? So that's the only difference. Okay, so you have the Python program. Why did we create the Python program? Let me tell you this. I wanted to only stick to like advanced programs, research and everything. I did not want to get down to coding, right? Like that was not it. But then Dr. Ram Prasad came and told me that students were failing the Python assessment for AI or for the biomed. Okay, it's like a parent say, yeah, my child learned it over online, right? But that deep level of learning, the Python libraries, all that is not there. So I was forced to create this course because it was a prerequisite for my advanced courses, and it's at the throwaway price. And this time, Ram Prasad is teaching it. He's the AI instructor, is teaching Python. He's amazing. Okay, so that's very, very important. It is, again, a very compressed schedule. I kill your child, but trust me, they love it. It's like competition and collaboration and all that. So it's a 5-day boot camp, Monday to Friday. 1 hour, they learn, 20 minutes, they ask questions. Then on Wednesday, they come and discuss about their project. Then they work on the project and they come and submit a final project. You will be blown away. I will also share all the presentations of my students who did that. 13 of them presenting. They did a phenomenal job. They started from scratch. They didn't know any Python. They did that. They struggled, but they learned, and they gave very good feedback about the Python. So if we are again having that. So that will be much earlier. It'll be run by Ram Prasad, who's an AI and an ML expert. Okay, and the bootcamp schedule is here, June 12th to June 16th in the evening, 8 to 9, because all students, like juniors, have all kinds of internships, shadowing, all the things that they do during the daytime. So we keep it in the evening, and it works well with that. And there'll be a final presentation again, which will be recorded, and I'll give them a template to present, and they'll have to go to school and present that again. Got it? So AI program, again, why did I not do that? I'm sorry, I didn't change the description. I apologize. It's run by Ram Prasad. All the description is there on the site. They will be creating an AI project. Okay. So level of Python is necessary. It's advanced level of Python that is necessary. So we expect students to have finished a bootcamp or else join and make sure you complete it. If you tell us that you know Python, then we expect you and we trust you. Okay, so it's run by him, and you'll have all the schedule and everything with the classes and everything for on the site and everything. So our last program is the creative writing and authoring a book. We have been running this we have been running this for a long time, but this time I've introduced another element, which is an expert teaching them creative writing. Okay, so I've hired an expert where they will learn creative writing, and there are two options for younger kids who are smaller. They can write a single chapter. We will collect all those stories and publish it as one book. Or you can write a whole book. Got it? So that is what it is. And you have two experts here for this program. He teaches creative writing. The first three sessions are all about creative writing, how to write fiction, how to write poetry, how to express yourself. That's very, very, very critical. And then Rishi takes over, and she starts teaching the momentum writing and everything, selection of the genre and everything for all that. And it takes about a month to publish the paper. She will help with creating the cover page and everything. My younger son's book is going to get published. He was part of this program. He just loved it. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, so you will have all the detailed curriculum and everything. I will go over them. It's on the website as well, and everything. Okay, so now a question for you. How do you feel? Do you feel a sense of relief that you can create a unique profile for college? Yeah. Yes.
It's a big yes for them, coach.
Yeah. So yeah, let me tell you something, that colleges are not looking for cookie cutter students who have there are two kinds of extracurricular activities or students that are there. One is a generalist who signs up for every single program that is there. And then there's a specialist okay, specialist who has taken one topic and done something deeply about it. So which do you think colleges prefer? It is the specialist, right? So that's what it is. We are trying to make specialists out of students. I mean, creating a unique profile out of students here. Yeah. So that is the whole purpose of each one of my program, is not only enrichment, but creating a stellar profile no college can refuse. No colleges should refuse you. That's the whole intention. Okay. Okay. So benefits of the research program. It rocks. What can I tell you? Creating a passion project rocks. Conducting research is like smashing. Okay, it will transform your child's learning, right? It's a short amount of time and they have to put in that effort. Okay, would you rather have them like playing video games and having a chill summer, or sort of putting in that effort and doing that, right? Summers are very, very important for college profile, right? School year, you have all the academics. So summer is the time where you capture and you do this, learn this, because the time is not a limit here. Okay, so I hope you join the summer with us. Okay, and of course, the benefits I've told you many times. College applications, absolutely. Research, as I told you, is the #1 extracurricular activity that colleges look for. And it helps with deep learning, discipline, and concentration. Let me tell you, you cannot do research without this. And even if your child doesn't have that, they come into the program, they will do it, because they will see other students doing it. They will have their intern asking them, hey, do you need help? Did you get this done? Shall I help you? They're like, oh my God, this kid is going to keep following up with me. I might as well do my chore, right? So that's what we do. We torture kids. I'm just kidding. No, we nudge them in the right way. Got it? It amplifies their critical thinking, problem solving, logical reasoning. If you just thought that focusing on academics is going to take you to the stratosphere, you're wrong. You need to develop these critical thinking skills that they're going to take with them a lifelong. And of course, they're going to be subject matter experts. I had Dia Menon. She's doing research on stem cell in some IVF and all that. Hello, that kid is a 9th grade. It's like when I see all the presentations that these kids give, I'm like, what? Hydrogels for fixing the wound. Okay, something and all. I can't even imagine these kids are picking up that topic and doing research. Got it? We're not trying to find a cure for cancer or something, but it's like the intent of learning. It's pretty darn amazing. And that doesn't come out of thin air. Let me tell you that. That comes when you come and learn from an expert. Dr. Raj is like phenomenal. They call him the encyclopedia. My students, they are like, oh, Dr. Raj is so amazing. They'll just come to his class. You just need to sit in this class and you will learn, right? That's what I tell students. Even if it's not your topic, please show up and learn, right? And that is what will happen. Our children, the Gen Z, they are digital learners. They are not into reading books or gaining knowledge. We need to form other ways and avenues to enhance their learning. And that's what I'm doing, okay? Okay, now this is the proof of the pudding, acceptance letter to Duke. Okay, it says here, I enjoyed reviewing your application and the admissions committee was impressed with your innovative projects and research prowess. At Duke, you can continue innovating in makerspace. So you see here, Duke has handwritten and said it's the research. Got it? There's nothing better than that. Okay, whew. I need to take a breath. Okay, if there's one thing that you want to take away from this whole thing, is that research and passion projects are what is super duper important when it comes to colleges. And what I have is a proven success strategy. Got it? So everything is streamlined. You have a recipe that you follow and you will get an outcome or an end product, right? That is pretty much given. Right. And of course, when you come to me, you will get that level of quality. Your child's profile will be so stellar, no college can refuse. And we've seen that with our results. Okay. Okay. So I'm excited to see my next batch of little cocoons turning into butterflies. Are you excited? Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the summer research pricing, they all will be there on the website, but I just want to give you a fair view. What is that? Pioneer Research Program is one of the leading research program. It's $6,500. You do it with a professor. The rest of the programs like Lumiere, Polygens, other things, you do it with PhD candidates. Even if you don't buy from me, I want to educate you. It's with PhD candidates. They're not experts. So it's not experts, and they are 2,500. You're working with candidates and not with somebody who has published like 10,000 papers and who's done their PhD. Okay, so please be aware of that. Okay, and our research program pricing, it's not 5,000, not 2,000. It's less than $1,500. Each program is priced differently, and I'm going to show you that on the website. And also, we have a lot of bonuses for signing off. There is $50 off for bridge programs and $100 off for research programs. But for our combined programs, which is already deeply discounted, the coupons won't work. Okay, you'll see all of that in the checkout place. And also, this is a bonus that you're going to get tonight only. If you sign up tonight, you will get my ultimate scholarship course with any summer program that you buy only tonight. Your time zone 11:59, you will get my scholarship course, because my whole goal is to put colleges without breaking a bank. And I have created a course that my students use. It's got all the kind of resources, all kinds of scholarships that are there, how to prepare your resume, how to write a scholarship essay, everything. You will find it in this course. It's $199. You'll get it for free only if you enroll tonight. And also, you will get my on-demand course on how to create a passion project. Okay, I go step by step how to figure out what your passion is and how to go about creating a passion project. It's an on-demand course. I usually sell it for $200. You will get that as well. Okay. And of course, research students, you will get an invitation to join my research program, provided your student finishes their research paper. Then they are invited back into our program for internship. A formal letter will be given in our letterhead saying offer letter to be an intern. Then at the end of it, also, if you successfully follow the process and complete your internship, you will get a recommendation letter. I get calls from employments as well, where I'm used as a reference to apply for other jobs. It adds to your resume. Okay. So how do you register? You go to giftedgabber.com right here. This is the website. All the programs are there. You just need to click on them. If it's research, you go here. Biomedical research. You will see it's all on the website. The dates are there. Everything is right there. Previous publication, the FAQs. Everything is right there. Both the programs are right there. You will see that all on my website, Gifted Gabber. Maui, you want to keep putting Gifted Gabber there?
For the website?
Yes, please put Gifted
Yes,
Gabber.
I already chatted, Coach,
Okay,
that they can visit our website.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, and any questions about the registration process is giftedgabber.com. You will get an email after this, but everything is right there. All the information, you can go there. And again, giftedgabber.com is the website. Okay, so, okay, the question. Do you think a structured approach is a recipe for success? What are your thoughts? Let's go. Yes, of course, a structured program. Like I said, Gen Z is supremely intelligent. Okay, supremely intelligent. What they lack is a structure. You give them a structure. They come to me. I teach them, hey, today we're going to learn about introduction. This is how you write it. Tomorrow, you come back, you write about the body, conclusion, hypothesis, and this is the deadline that you've got to write. Put it all together. Create your own pictures through biorender. We don't copy and paste. I would not approve a research paper if there is no graph in it. That is the level of precision that we follow in that. Okay, so let's get to the question and answer. And of course, Maui, at the end, please remind me to pick 2 lucky winners. The most questions don't give away now. We will after our Q&A, okay? So any other, okay, we have tons of questions. Let me stop sharing. Maui, sweetheart, you want to start asking the questions? Maui, can you hear me or did I mess you up?
Okay, can you hear me now, Coach?
Yes, sweetheart, yes.
Okay, perfect. So let me just go to the first one. Okay, so we have here, can